A letter posted on social media recently caused quite a controversy for the Member of Parliament for Central and South Abaco, James Albury. Today, Albury explained that the letter and his request to examine how the victims of Hurricane Dorian were handled was simply an inquiry seeking information. Our Anthony Smith spoke with him.
Member of Parliament for South and Central Abaco, James Albury, says reaction to his request for a probe into the handling and burial of Hurricane Dorian victims was overblown. Speaking to reporters outside Parliament, Albury said the letter, which was publicized on social media, was not actually a call for a formal inquiry, but rather an attempt to seek answers on a topic considered sensitive to many of his constituents.
I was just expressing some concerns on behalf of some of my constituents. It's something I've discussed with the Prime Minister, and I'd like to say I'm very happy with the way the DRA's press conference went recently. I think there was a lot of good answers and information there, and moving forward, it's all about just understanding the process and what we learned.
The letter in question asks for a review of the timeliness of the procedures following Hurricane Dorian, which is considered imperative in bringing closure to the people of Abaco. The words garnering a lot of attention from Abaconians, some who applauded the MP's efforts and others who thought the gesture was a little too late. The gesture was also heavily scrutinized by members of the Progressive Liberal Party, who call for the Abaco MP to resign.
I think that's trying to politicize something that's very apolitical in nature. It just seems to be a pure political move with no reasonable grounds for it, trying to artificially create some sort of wedge between myself and the party and the Prime Minister.
The intent behind the request, Albury says, was never to cast any blame, adding that attempts to politicize the situation did not sour his relationship with the party.
If you would have read my letter, it was not in any sort of derogatory or inflammatory way, and I certainly never would have meant it to come across as such. So that is what it is at this moment. I'm satisfied right now with the way things are, and hopefully moving forward, we'll continue to learn from the process.
And going forward, the Member of Parliament says he's just looking to represent his constituents to the best of his ability. Anthony Smith, ZNS Network News.